We watch shows online and we rate them. Talk about how much we love them or hate them. Yes, we're like everyone else on the internet, no need to get chatty. But hey, if you enjoy people ranting for hours, welcome friend to Bingeworthy.
Welcome to another episode of Bingeworthy.
I'm Yana.
I'm Rebecca.
And we forgot to introduce ourselves last time, but
I think
never
we did,
mind.
yes. You know who we are, or you should do by now. And we're watching another episode of the Musketeers, as you can probably tell by our costumes.
Slightly more swashbuckling today.
Yes, she's so swashbuckling. We're watching bingeable TV shows on online sources like Netflix, and we're reviewing them episode by episode with our handy-dandy scores to let you guys know what we think is binge-worthy and to give you an idea of what might be worth your time to just run through in a good binge.
So we're scoring based on writing, acting, characters. For this particular show, bromance, because we feel it's quite important in this show.
Musketeers.
And what the fuck moments.
Yes, which this show is getting in spades. And we're going to do a section that's non-spoilery for all you people out there who don't like getting spoilers in shows you might like to watch. And then we're going to do a spoiler section, which at this point is mostly a full-on run-through of the episode and all our thoughts that we had about it.
And we have a lot of thoughts.
We have so many thoughts that we start talking about it when we're not doing our episodes, and we have to stop and be like, nope, can't talk about that.
We're
Should
gonna
be saving
spontaneous. Onwards with the Musketeers, the BBC Musketeers season 1, episode 3. Writing. So what did you think about the writing in this episode?
I don't know. That's a hard one. With this episode, I feel like the writing almost took a step backwards. Our last episode we reviewed had a bit of a jump in the writing quality from the first episode. Much more engaging, much more easy to follow what the plot was, and a really good villain. This episode, I kind of want to say it took a back step because the characterization wasn't as good, the dialogue. I think I just got thrown by the whole Arthur side story that didn't seem to fit into the main plot.
We're into no spoilery bit, so...
I know, I'm just saying side story. I'm not going to tell you what it is. There are a couple of bits that don't get explained till the end, and you're just like, why are those things there? Why are those people there? What are they doing? I know, it just felt a little bit more disjointed from the various things that were going on.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I thought that half of it was very interesting in terms of we seemed to be watching 2 separate episodes.
Yeah.
And one of them was decent and the other one was not.
Yes. One was very melodramatic and kind of wanky.
That's
Wanksty? Both?
Wangsty. That's a good word. Wangsty.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wangsty.
one of the episodes was really wangsty. The other one was actually I thought interesting. It had some interesting ideas.
The dramatic moments were quite good. It tried to do character development on a number of the characters. The villain was engaging. I thought the half the episode that was its own plot was quite good and tried some decent ideas, and half of it was just what? Why?
It's kind of difficult because the last episode had less character development than this one.
That's true.
But
it was such a good plot. It was such a gloriously weird,
ridiculous plot.
Over-the-top plot. I enjoyed it.
But I think the problem is that 50% of the character development in this is really good, but then the other 50%
is actually really bad.
Drags it down so much that it's sort of they meet in the middle, balances out. So I think I'm gonna, we gave the last episode 3.5, I think I'm gonna knock a 0.5 off.
I would agree, 3 is fair. It's not quite as bad as the first episode. I remember it.
Yeah.
I understand what happened. I get the plot. I don't have to watch it 3 more times to actually understand what's going on.
So 3 out of 5 stars for writing for this episode. Next category is acting. What do you think of the acting? Once again,
yeah, I would say again half and half.
Half and half.
Certain characters were not exactly acting particularly well.
I think it's also because we're getting further into the show and it's more difficult to forgive.
Yeah,
when
like
your
in the
characters
first
haven't
episode.
geled.
In the third episode, when other characters are gelling, because we're getting a lot of nice moments between Aramis and Porthos at this point, I Arthos is just such a dick.
Yeah, we'll talk about
This is a spoiler. Acting-wise, Arthos is not selling me, which is really hard because Arthos is usually
really
my
hard.
favourite character.
So
I usually love Arthos.
unfortunately-
and this I just kind of want to slap him.
So the acting for me has gone down just because of we're further into the show and we're really the drama isn't quite where it should be, and certain characters annoy the hell out of me. So
Yeah.
I think we're going down there, and I think that's probably gone down to 3 as well.
Ooh, harsh mark
Because
there.
well, it's gone.
I mean, yeah,
it's
I'd
gone
take a
from
mark
4
off
to
for
3.
those.
I definitely would, because
Yeah.
also we didn't get a whole lot of anyone else in this episode apart from our 4 main characters and
Yeah.
this episode's episodic villain. We didn't really get anyone else who could bring it up.
I'd agree.
So okay, that's going to 3, I think.
Also,
3
I
stars
thought
rating.
that the villain's wife was not the best.
She was alright. She was
tried,
barely
but
there.
It was a little too
Mm.
stilted for my taste.
Yeah. Characters. This is difficult because again they're going to. It's like reviewing 2 episodes and
Yeah.
taking
We
an
got
average.
some really nice development for Aramis, I thought. He grew as a character and you actually got the feeling he cared about people and like a
yeah.
large number of the cast. Porthos also got some backstory for him, which was really nice, and they lampshaded some things, which was good, which we'll talk about more in the spoilers section. D'Artagnan is not really,
I mean,
one side or the other, and
you could argue that they all of them got character development. It's just that some of it we didn't like.
arguably.
But technically speaking, but however, this category is meant to also represent how much you enjoy watching the characters. I do, however, think that it balances out because some of them are getting a bit more. We did get more attempts at character development. So even with the negatives, I feel like if the negatives weren't there, if this whole episode was done well, we would have gone a point up. So I think with the
Half a point?
negatives, I think, well,
Or
I
just stay at the same.
I would keep it.
I
I would
don't
keep it the same as last time. So
I could argue for half a point for the Aramis and Porthos stuff. It was nice.
I think that went up.
I think so, because in episode 2, all we really got was the really weird stuff with Aramis and the Queen, and Porthos didn't really get anything. 3.25 maybe? Quarters?
Splitting hairs here. Okay, we'll give it 3.5, but I'm feeling like this feels quite generous for me. So you think it's gonna point up, the half a point up. I was almost tempted to bring it half a point down. So it's just the stuff that doesn't work. It's so obvious that it doesn't work. But we'll talk about that a bit later. Romance.
Oh god. This
Once
is
again,
really
difficult,
hard.
but
Because there was a really great build and romance between Aramis and Porthos.
I think great is a bit of an exaggeration.
it felt great for the
but
show. Like,
considering
what we
there's
had,
been nothing so
we
far.
actually had some friendship going on. But there was basically negative numbers with the other two.
Well, not negative numbers with it's it feels like if you want all 4 musketeers, well, 3 musketeers and D'Artagnan, who's not a musketeer yet. Spoilers, but by episode 3, he's not yet a musketeer. If you're expecting all 4 of them to sort of gel together, it's not happening.
No, it's like
But
there's like 2 separate
Other
groups.
people are gelling together, I suppose. So, I think we could probably bump that up to 3.
I feel the Athos
Because-
stuff brings it down, maybe 2.5.
But I think that, well, the thing is, I thought that brought characters in general down more than it brings bromance down.
But it was
because-
anti-bromance. There was
Well,
some
it was,
anti-bromance going on
but
there.
not with, yeah, but you're getting a lot from D'Artagnan there. It's 3 characters trying to do things which we won't talk about.
It makes it sound like they're having sex.
No.
Spoilers, they're not having sex
we
yet.
wish.
I hope
At
they
this
do,
point,
but I don't
that
think they
didn't
will.
prove it. So I would go up to 3 because there was we got some emotion from at least 3 people. So
Okay, alright, I'll go with you.
what the fuck moments. For me, this is difficult. I feel like I know that you probably feel like this is a very what the fuck episode, but
I don't know. I mean, it felt like it watching it, but now I try and pinpoint what the fuck moments compared to last episode.
last 2 episodes, especially
It
last
feels
episode.
like there's less than there was.
Yeah, I don't think that it was that insane. I think I'm saving my what the fuck points for things where I genuinely go what the fuck. Whereas watching that, I don't think at any point we went what? Which we were in the other 2 episodes. We were literally going what?
Yeah.
So for this one, some things are weird and stupid, but not in a way that you would not expect
Yeah.
in that sort of show.
I want to give them a half point just for what happens
I'll
twice.
give it a 1.
Yeah, let's give it a 1.
I'll give it a 1. It's not a 0, but yeah. So that's about it for this section. And if you feel like this is something that would interest you, go and check it out. And if you've already watched it, go to the part or separate video, we're not sure how we're gonna do this yet, where we talk about all sorts of spoilers and
rants
tarantulas
and stuff like that.
Bye, non-spoilery people. Bye.